Did you get that?
I might have. As I hit the record button. Okay guys, as I promised, the grocery haul is going to be a little bit different for just a little while. And of course, thankfully, we have a gorgeous day in the 70s today to start this with. And he's full of energy. So, guys, the sun is crazy bright out. So what I'm going to do really quick, guys, I'm going to run through everything that's here in the back end of the Suburban. Why do we have a Suburban? Guys, I've got another video that I did. I'm going to edit and get up here this week as well, explaining where our van is at. To say I'm over issues with the MV, it would be a little more than accurate. So anyhow, guys, let me show you all of this. We're going to get everything in the house, put away, and then I will discuss totals. I don't know if I'm going to have totals for you, but I will discuss totals at the end, so stick around for that. What's about extra hands?
My extra hands.
Guys, he's going to help out because as you can see, everything is really kind of crowded in here. And this is a very full week, and obviously not nearly as convenient as getting it all up on the table. Anyhow, guys, well, he's going to try to be helpful and probably too much, so I love you. Anyhow.
Bye-bye.
One of the blocks of cheese, guys, I've got like 3 different types of cheese that I got today. There's raspberries, there's al pastor. We needed both salted and unsalted sticks of butter because the girls have already started doing baking. Because, guys, when it gets cool out, that's what we do. This week, guys, you are going to see us buying a lot more milk again. Because the little ones we've got, well, especially the littlest one, she actually really likes milk. So we are going through more of that and looking into our options for that. But here's the other things of stick butter. And then this is the Colby Jack block versus the mild cheddar that was in the first bag. We've got 2 6-packs of Kleenexes because Sam's Club has actually been out of the 12-pack unless I want to have them shipped. But I realized we were down to our last box of Kleenexes, and with it being fall and kids with pine allergies and everything, we had to get some. I did go ahead and order this bag of pears from Sam's Club. Guys, I typically avoid getting produce through grocery orders just because you never know. And I mean, these aren't horrible, but they are looking fairly beat up and possibly, now that I move it, possibly even some mold on the bottom of that one. So I'm gonna have to look closer and then see if we have to call them. And guys, that's why I don't order produce. And I know I've had a lot of people tell me that they do and they love it and we should try it. And guys, that's my experience each and every time. So I got 4 things total of lunch meat. I'm sorry guys, I'm having a hard time juggling the camera and everything else. So there's 2 turkey, 2 chicken. Guys, while Shawn's untying bags and stuff so that I can get to all of that, I'm going to come over here and show you another block of Colby Jack. We've got a block of sharp cheddar that was requested by the teenagers. And at some point I'll remember how to use my camera again. We have 2 bags of chicken nuggets because, again, our newest little ones, well, they have a preference for chicken nuggets. But I've got veggie tots. I've got 2 of the Amy's. You keep moving it close to the camera. 2 of the Amy's 3 cheese and kale bake dishes. There's another thing of lunch meat. And guys, okay, this is one of those substitution funnies. I forgot to check the app again. And they made a substitution and it was too late for me to say otherwise. I had ordered 2 of the 24-ounce tubs of butter and they substituted those 2 with 6 8-ounce tubs. And so we're going to have a ton of tiny tubs around for a little while. And then in here, got a thing of cottage cheese and 2 things of the Greek Gods yogurts. 1 strawberry, 1 is black cherry. We have got cereal. We are finally low on cereal again. We've got 2 boxes of chocolate Cheerios, a box of blueberry Cheerios. There is some of the honey graham toasters right in that bag. These 2 boxes of Ritz crackers because Sam's Club has actually been out the last couple weeks of their big box of Ritz crackers. So I've got 2 of that size from Walmart. It just, yeah, I don't know why Sam's Club can't seem to get them in. But we've also got 2 things of almond milk over here. There is Chick-fil-A sauce. Guys, I apologize for the camera there. Anyhow, I got 2 things of regular Chick-fil-A sauce, 2 things of Polynesian sauce. There are 4 cans of the sweetened condensed milk. I got 2 or 3 of the jars of the poppy seed dressing. That we actually have 2 of the bags of the real crumbled bacon. And as far as I can tell, guys, that's all in that tote. We do have, oh, Shawn must have, he ran into Safeway for me because we needed bananas and apples. So he picked up 2 bags of chips for himself, apparently, which is perfectly fine. There are apples in that bag. And how many bunches of bananas?
5, I believe.
Okay.
And then one is like gigantic.
Okay. Guys, 13 people, 13 kids. No, 13 people. Next week, we're going to have 13 kids in the house for 4 days. And that's going to be fun.
And I leave somewhere in, towards the end of that.
Yes, yes. He won't even be here for all of it. So next week's grocery haul is actually going to be extra interesting too, because of the numbers. But anyhow, so that's how many bunches of bananas we have got for 1 week. And then a box of Belvita snacks. Our snack drawer has actually been looking pretty slim lately. But again, Sam's Club has been really low. Okay guys, the lighting sucks out here and I just flipped it though. But I'm trying to keep the camera inside the Suburban because the wind is picking up and I don't want it blowing in your guys' speakers there. So anyhow, the snacks at Sam's Club have been really slim lately. And our snack drawer is getting very slim. So I went ahead and got the Belvitas because they had those in stock. But if they are not able to restock some of their snack options come next week, I'm probably going to have to get those at Target and Walmart. And guys, at the rate Sam's Club is going, they're going to phase us out of even needing them. I prefer the bulk buying. It's a little bit cheaper. But if we can't even get stuff through them to begin with, it becomes a pain to bother going there.
Well, and sometimes if you go inside, they have it. But it's not always available for order pickup for whatever reason.
Right. And I have genuinely, guys, I was always against it. But if you haven't noticed, I've genuinely embraced the order pickup because with this many kids and everything and with his, as crazy as his work schedule was getting, like it became a necessity. And if it is frustrating though, the number of things that we have found that they tell us is not in stock or you can't even find in their apps or on their website, only to find it in the store. You're having fun.
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay guys, we're going to get all of this hauled inside and then I will talk to you guys about totals and what our budget is doing right now because we have big changes happening to our budget. We also have some other changes such as diapers are no longer going to be coming out of our food budget because guys, we have 4 kids in diapers right now. And I wish you could see his face. Okay, how did
it's just not working out here.
There, that's a little better maybe.
4 kids.
Not so much.
4 kids.
It's a lot. And it adds up. I mean, we're talking at least $200 to $300 worth of diapers a month. And that's not even buying the high-end stuff. So, thank goodness that there is help with some of that. But because of that, it's not coming out of the grocery budget right now. That is a whole side budget for the time being and for as long as these 3 little ones are with us. So, anyhow guys, I'm going to haul all this inside and I'm going to quit shifting the camera in weird ways so that you can't actually see anything you want to. Okay guys, so the groceries got put away quite a while ago. We are sitting out here enjoying the remainder of this gorgeous day because the temperatures are supposed to start dropping again. And I think not tomorrow, but the next day is supposed to be in the 40s.
I haven't looked.
I don't wanna. But that's where it's at. So, guys, I did not add up the totals. I wasn't sure I was going to. I indicated that earlier. I know grocery-wise, we were sitting around the $400 mark. Not surprising, not even going to pretend I tried to keep it much lower than that. We had to get baby food too, which I realized I forgot to show you guys. And that is changing things. I'm trying to figure out, like I said before, so I'm not including the diapers in the grocery budget at this point, because of how much we are buying, and it would kind of warp our actual food numbers. And because, when you foster, there is basically there's a stipend that is, do they call it a stipend, an allowance? I don't remember what they call it. Anyhow, either way, it helps to cover some of those expenses and those costs. But it's kind of retroactive. So you pay up front and then they essentially reimburse. So ultimately, like, we're spending that a month, just like, and the reason I share the grocery amounts is so you guys can see what it costs to feed this many people. The diapers don't really get included in that. So that's why I'm doing that separately now. The baby food, it is food. I'm just trying to figure all of that out. What I know right now is that we easily have to up our weekly budget to at least $400. There is a chance I'm going to push it closer to $450 or $500. There's a part of me that becomes a little nauseous at that thought, because that is a lot of money. I mean, guys, when you're talking $500 a week on groceries, I mean, that's $2,000 a month. But at the same time, I have to stop and remind myself that there are 13 of us living in this house right now. And that's a lot too. So if I can keep it under that, that is ideal. And that's what we're going to shoot for. Like I said, the 400 is going to be truly ideal. Guys, I hope you enjoy watching him play. And, but anyhow, I don't know what else is going to happen as far as that goes. We are just going to keep working with it. It's going to take a few weeks, like every other time. You guys have seen these transitions before, but it's going to take a few weeks to really get things leveled out as we figure out kids' eating habits. I mean, these are toddlers. They're a little bit pickier, which unfortunately, the more we try to move away from more processed foods, the more that kind of brings back in slightly, because it's also really important to feed them foods that they are familiar with. And then you can introduce new foods to them. And if they like it, great. And if not, you keep going from there. But it is really important to feed them stuff that they're familiar with. So we'll see, hence the 2 bags of chicken nuggets. And guys, as we were putting stuff away, I realized how much stuff I missed in the bottoms of those bags. And so I'll have to tweak it for next week. But there was also a bag of the Southern style chicken bites. There was some sun butter. There was some other stuff we'd missed too.
A couple other things.
So there is that. So there was actually more in there. But guys, that's what we're going to go with. And I'm just happy to at least be able to share something with you guys again as we're going to keep moving towards this. I've had a couple different companies reach out to me about testing products and stuff that I'm really excited to share. And so that's going to be coming up here. And I'm figuring out a better schedule to to make this stuff happen. It's not perfect, but we aren't as people either. So, right, that works. And well, I'm getting really good again. I'm remembering why I used to do so much after kids went to bed, and then I got old and started liking to go to bed earlier. And now I'm realizing I have to just pretend I'm not old now and stay
toddlers get up in the middle of the night and cry. And
I am becoming, as much as I had weaned myself off some of it, I am becoming very well reacquainted with caffeine. And but no, it's all good, guys. I'm so happy doing it. So, anything else you can think of?
No. It's all good.
It's all good. Guys, there it is. I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And we'll see you in the next one.